So we all know much about the prototype in um and what was I gonna say again? Oh right. We all know the prototype in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, Chapter 3, which we did not exactly know much about of. Which we didn't exactly see him in the first chapter of chapter. We didn't see the prototype in chapter 1, which we do get to hear much about him. I thought the prototype was Huggy because I didn't know what he was talking about. I have not played the game, but I have seen YouTubers play the game. So let's get into it. So I'm just gonna make a theory while I'm playing slap battles with the overkill. So don't even ask me. Ow. And so who is actually the prototype? A lot of people confirm that the prototype is actually Ollie, and I kind of doubt that. Because I think I did see someone do a video saying that Ollie is not the prototype. And, so what if it's not Ollie who is not the prototype, then is it Elliot Ludwig? Because what if scientists turned Elliot Ludwig? What if the scientists that were experimenting on the toys, that experimented on the toys, were turned Elliot Ludwig to the prototype, and maybe that's why we don't exactly see his face as much. So he might be the prototype, and I'm guessing. I mean, everyone knows that. Though there might. I mean, I haven't even played Poppy Playtime, so don't exactly get mad at me if I haven't even played it, but I've heard of it. I'm gonna say that Elliot Ludwig could be the prototype or not, and is basically killing off all the toys whose souls are stuck in toys or possessed by souls that got killed by the scientists and basically got turned into them. And I'm guessing that Elliot Ludwig promised, aka the prototype, or experiment 1006, whatever you guys want to call it, that has promised them to free them from Playtime Co., but basically is lying and wants to kill off them so he can kill the player of the game, and which is why, and Poppy might think, and maybe that's why Poppy really wants the prototype to be dead for so long or something. Which I haven't exactly discovered a theory if Poppy was an actual kid stuck inside an actual kid's soul stuck inside of a doll. But I'm thinking it's Elliot Ludwig, the prototype. So there is some other things I am really confused about Elliot Ludwig, because we kind of hear much about him in chapter 2. We hear much about him in chapter 3. I don't know if we heard about him in chapter 1 either, but it's like I'm still thinking that Elliot Ludwig could basically be the prototype, because a lot of people think it's Ollie who is, and it's not. It's not actually Ollie. It's not really Ollie who's the prototype. It's gotta be like either Elliot Ludwig or one of the scientists that experimented on the toys and wants to kill them all. So I don't really know much about this. But Elliot Ludwig must have been lying to Catnap, saying that he wouldn't let Catnap free from being Cat, well, also known as Theodore, because that's basically Catnap's real name, because he was a kid. And, and I'm kind of thinking that, I don't know, it could be, I don't know. And has been probably promising the toys freedom, but has been lying by killing them off, or even by killing them and letting their souls fly free. But it's basically turning the toys they possessed into, like, I don't know, it's something. But I can't really, I can't even think of any other words I can think of. So, make sure that you like and subscribe. And by the way, if you guys disagree with me, this is just a theory, okay? I'm just thinking about it. And no, I'm not turning into Matt Pat. Seriously, I'm not really turning into him. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring him up. That makes me sad because I don't know. Well, yeah. Alright, goodbye.